Imagine standing on the edge of a towering cliff as the first light of dawn breaks across the horizon. Suddenly, two shadows appear high above the mountains. One spreads its enormous wings and glides through the air with absolute confidence. The other slices across the sky like a living missile, disappearing almost as quickly as it appeared. One is the symbol of raw power. The other is the master of breathtaking speed. But who truly deserves the title of King of the Sky? Is it the mighty eagle, capable of overpowering animals far larger than itself? Or the lightning-fast falcon, the fastest hunter the world has ever known? Today we compare everything. Evolution, body structure, intelligence, hunting skills, speed, strength, family life, and what would happen if these two legends ever faced each other. Stay until the end, because the final answer may completely change the way you see these incredible hunters. Millions of years before humans appeared on Earth, the ancestors of eagles had already begun evolving into powerful birds capable of dominating mountains, forests, and open landscapes. At the same time, the ancestors of falcons followed a completely different path. Instead of becoming larger and stronger, they became lighter, faster, and more aerodynamic. Nature had already decided these two hunters would rule the skies in completely different ways. Eagles evolved broad wings, powerful legs, and massive talons built for capturing large prey with crushing force. Falcons evolved narrow wings, lightweight bodies, and unmatched speed, turning themselves into precision hunters capable of striking targets before danger was even realized. Did you know the peregrine falcon is not just the fastest bird but the fastest animal on the entire planet? Now let's look at their bodies. A fully grown eagle is built like a heavyweight champion. Its wingspan can exceed 2 meters, allowing it to soar effortlessly for hours while scanning everything below. Its powerful muscles allow it to carry surprisingly heavy animals through the air, something very few birds on Earth can accomplish. A falcon has no interest in carrying heavy prey. Its slim body and long pointed wings are designed purely for explosive acceleration. Every single part of its body exists to reduce air resistance and maximize speed. These are two completely different body designs built for two completely different purposes. Their flying styles reveal their personalities instantly. An eagle glides high above mountains and valleys, using rising warm air to conserve energy. It patiently watches everything below, waiting for the perfect moment. A falcon rarely waits. It actively searches for birds in flight, and the moment a target is spotted, everything changes. The falcon folds its wings tightly against its body and begins an unbelievable dive known as the stoop. During this attack, a peregrine falcon can exceed 320 kilometers per hour. No mammal, reptile, fish, or insect on Earth comes close to that speed. Power versus speed. Patience versus precision. Two completely different philosophies of survival. Their eyesight is equally extraordinary. An eagle can detect the movement of a rabbit from several kilometers away. Its vision is estimated to be 4 to 8 times sharper than a human's. A falcon uses its vision differently. Instead of scanning huge areas, it locks onto fast-moving prey mid-flight. Even while diving at 320 kilometers per hour, its eyes remain perfectly focused on a single target. Nature even gave falcons special structures inside their nostrils to control airflow, allowing them to breathe during these extreme dives. Can you imagine seeing that clearly while moving that fast? Now let's talk about hunting. An eagle begins from high above, circling silently and patiently, watching every movement below. When the moment is right, it spreads its enormous wings, extends its powerful talons, and drops with devastating force. Once those talons close around prey, escape becomes almost impossible. A falcon climbs even higher once a target is spotted. Then it folds its wings and becomes a blur of pure speed cutting through the air. The strike lasts a fraction of a second. The impact at that speed is devastating. Eagle hunts rabbits, fish, ducks, snakes, and even young deer. Large eagles can lift prey weighing nearly as much as their own bodies. Falcon prefers smaller, faster prey like pigeons, doves, and starlings. But catching a bird mid-flight at 320 kilometers per hour requires something no other predator on Earth can match. Strength belongs to the eagle. Speed belongs to the falcon. But both are masters of intelligence in completely different ways. The eagle is calm, calculated, and highly observant. It studies its surroundings before attacking, choosing safety over speed and conserving every drop of energy. The falcon lives in a world where hesitation means failure. At extreme speeds, it has only a fraction of a second to adjust its wings, read the prey's movement, and strike with perfect accuracy. Two completely different minds built for two completely different worlds. Now let's talk about family. An eagle builds its nest on some of the highest and most remote places on Earth. Massive trees, towering cliffs, and mountain peaks become home for a family that may return to the same nest year after year. Over time, an eagle's nest can weigh hundreds of kilograms. A falcon keeps things simple. It lays eggs on rocky ledges, sea cliffs, or even the tops of modern skyscrapers. In today's cities, tall buildings have become artificial mountains where falcons continue to thrive. Young eagles grow slowly, learning patience and power from their parents before their first careful flight. Young falcons grow up fast, developing sharp reflexes and aerial precision almost immediately after hatching. Even their first flights reflect who they are. The eagle leaps carefully and glides with confidence. The falcon launches itself early and immediately starts practicing sharp turns and rapid dives. Both birds face serious threats today. Habitat destruction, illegal hunting, pesticides, and human expansion have affected both species significantly. Decades ago, the peregrine falcon nearly disappeared entirely because of pesticides that weakened its eggshells. Thanks to extraordinary conservation efforts, it made one of the greatest wildlife recoveries in history. Both birds remind us that even the most powerful predators on Earth depend on healthy ecosystems to survive. Now the question everyone has been waiting for. If an eagle and a falcon ever faced each other directly, who would win? In a test of raw strength, the eagle wins without question. Its larger body, heavier muscles, massive talons, and crushing grip give it a massive advantage in close combat. In a test of pure speed, nothing on Earth touches the falcon. In aerial precision and lightning-fast reflexes, the falcon is untouchable. In patience, territory control, and endurance, the eagle proves why it has symbolized power for thousands of years across countless civilizations. But here's the truth. Nature never intended these two birds to replace each other. The eagle became the ruler of strength. The falcon became the ruler of speed. Neither is superior in every way because each mastered a completely different path to survival. One dominates through overwhelming power. The other dominates through unbelievable precision. Together, they represent two of the greatest success stories in the entire history of evolution. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. Nature creates greatness in more than one way. Sometimes greatness is measured by power. Sometimes it is measured by speed. And sometimes true greatness is simply surviving for millions of years as one of the most extraordinary predators the world has ever known. The eagle rules with strength. The falcon rules with speed. And together, they prove that the sky is large enough for two legends. So who do you think deserves the crown, the eagle or the falcon? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible animal comparisons. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.